If you are into all things ballroom dance, you have hit the right channel. Okay, today's topic is in response to a question one of our ballroom dance friends here, Camille, posted in the comments. And I'm going to read that question to you and respond. And forgive me looking to the side here, guys. I'm just reading what she wrote. Can you detail what was it that wouldn't work for you in the first standard gown that you wanted? I know you posted a video about flattering, ballroom dance costume designing for people of different ages, but I think it says it only talks about concealing things as your body ages. Oh, okay. So again, all of our bodies are different. I'm just talking about my body here and what did not work for me. I will share a link to that flattering costuming styles video if you missed that in the description of this video. My body type, like everyone's, kind of evolves as I've got older. So I obviously am no spring chicken, guys. I started competing in the dark ages. So my body did look a little different then. Like most people, our weight tends to slim down as we age a little bit in our keister, in our legs. We tend to get a little bit more of a round tummy, especially since mama had been pregnant. That's okay. Not a deal breaker for competing for sure. But at that time I had a very subtle pear shape. Okay. And I've always had a very, very, very long skinny neck and back line. And at nationals that year that I first kind of got to see a boatload of these gorgeous, fully rhinestoned, amazing costumes on the ladies, I was like, yeah, I need me one of those. And I spotted one there that I had to have. It was stunning on the floor. It was a fluorescent orange. It had a very low, long V in the back. It had big bell sleeves with feathers around the sleeves. And so, of course, I sent this drawing to a ballroom costume designer and said, can you make this for me? And she actually did not know me. I purchased internationally, actually from New Zealand, due to the dollar exchange rate at that time. You know, I could pay about 40% less for the same costume that I could buy in the United States for a lot more. And like most ballroom dancers, you know, I like to live bougie on a budget because I'm dropping every cent I have on my costuming and other things. So anyway, she asked me if I could send some pictures of my body, my measurements, and so I did that. And she immediately responded with, this style is not going to work well on you. And she described why. Here's why. Number one, a very, very, very low V-back elongates the back. Now, I already have a freakishly long spine and freakishly long neck. Skinny. Always has been. Always will be. So this would make me look like awkwardly long in the top with tiny tree stump legs. Number two, I had a very subtle pear shape at that age. Not massively that you would notice walking down the street, but absolutely. And guys, reality check, ballroom dance costumes, although we do have artistic freedom to some extent in costuming, we do have to adhere to kind of the current style trends of that time. Especially, you know, when you start competing in that open amateur, it's a lot more forgiving, guys, if you do pro-am. But certainly like the open pro, championship level amateur, you know, it's pretty narrow margin each year what you can compete in out there. So in this case, the bell sleeves, she highly recommended I take those out. because those long sleeves tend to give you the appearance of a larger butt and thighs, and proportionally mine were already slightly bigger. So she didn't want me looking like a stick with giant elephantitis legs out there. Not that it would have looked that bad, but guys, when you are competing, you do need to take advantage of every costuming opportunity you can to look your best. And so rarely does this boil down to the color. As a matter of fact, I usually go as bold and ugly as I can because it sticks out. And especially if you're at a big comp like Ohio where you've got multiple rounds, honestly, guys, half that battle is just being seen in those first rounds. And also, when you start competing at gold at the higher levels, frankly, everyone out there is dancing textbook correct. And so it starts becoming less about who is visually least offensive to the judges and who is most appealing to the judges, because frankly, everyone out there is dancing correct heels and toes, correct angles. So you start to get a lot of less empirically evaluatable factors coming into the judging. So yeah, for in my case, it was the bell sleeves she called out, as well as the very long skinny V in the back line, okay? And I do recommend, guys, especially coming out of the shoot for your first costume, do not go to any Joe Schmo. You go to an excellent designer and you consult them with, even if you have a dream of the dress you would like, say, hey, here's my body type. What do you think is gonna dance best on the floor? Okay, so I hope that's helpful. Thank you so much for your question, Camille. This makes my job so stinking easy, guys. I really, probably once every couple weeks, I'm like, well, I'm done posting because I have nothing else people want to hear about. And then, like magic, you guys follow through with the question and it gives me something else that I'm like, oh yeah, I think other people want to hear about that. So if you like all things ballroom dance, friends, hey, hit that subscribe button. We hit different topics every day. We'd love to have you join our group. We are a worldwide community of ballroom dancers. And guys, if you have had a costume that did or didn't work for you, you know what? I am but one person. Please share that in the comments because this is going to help a lot more people. Not everyone is built exactly like my body. So I hope that's been interesting. Hey, I look forward to seeing you first thing in the morning. Happy dancing.